Tarantino. Um, Tarantino. Tarantino is what I'm going to talk about. Um, yeah, like and subscribe the channel if you want to know what I'm going to say. Um, I think, or the thing I was wondering is how many, what's the consensus? I feel like he's got the three good movies, okay? But maybe four if you can count True Romance. But yeah, it's like, I'll count True Romance, come on. So you got True Romance, Reservoir, Pulp, and Jackie Brown. And then after that, I just don't think it's as good. I just, I think something got lost. And I could be crazy. I think, like, especially the ones where he's going in historical settings and then changing the outcome, like, I feel like I can predict maybe his next movie, which will hopefully be his last. I don't know. Maybe he'll do JFK, because he killed Hitler in the one, and then he saves Margot Robbie in the Sharon Tate in the other one. So, all that's left is to have an alternate reality where Kennedy lives or doesn't. Could be an Oswald movie. There's a lot of potential for him there, because he could set it in 1963 Dallas, but in the mafia underworld or something. And if he goes in that setting, there could be lots of potential for his favorite bone-crushing gore. But what am I talking about, man? Yeah, and I don't dislike the modern, like, I feel like it starts with Kill Bill and then goes on to Inglorious. Like, those movies just aren't as it's not that it's a problem that he's changing history. It's just that that's not what he's good at. Like, he's good at stuff set for what we know, stuff that's set in the 90s. Maybe he should go back and have his 10th movie be like a 90s period piece. It'd probably be good. I think, I think it's just he's only good at something set in present day. But I know Kill Bill, I'm not saying, I think Kill Bill's is good. It's just, it's just not, once again, it's got all the sword fighting and stuff, and it's well executed, but it's not what he's good at, I think. So, what I'm not good at is cutting my own hair. And lots of things. But, yeah, Inglorious had some really beautiful looking things, but it just, I don't like when I feel like I'm being manipulated as a viewer, like the guy's consciously manipulating me. I think I want to be, like, unconsciously manipulated. Like, I don't want to know that the screw is being turned on me. And I find that annoying. Like, it's supposed to be subtle. Like, that's the game. Like, so, yeah, that's my thoughts, and I'd be curious to know what, if I'm crazy, or if I'm in the minority thinking that, or it's just my age, like I'm 90s, like seeing those when they came out, that was just caused me to have a bias against them because it was exciting and new then, and now it's gotten so that maybe somebody, their first one they saw is Kill Bill or something. So yeah, and as a person to watch stuff on YouTube, he's really interesting, and he has a lot of really cool ideas, like that one where he says you don't have to know how to execute your vision, you just have to hire people that can make technically happen the stuff that you're imagining. And that's a real interest. I never thought about that about film directors. You think they do know how to do everything, and I think a lot of them do have a lot of abilities. But I found that was really insightful. But he's an interesting guy. Like in terms of, I wonder if he he's a little autistic, you know, and just the way he categorizes stuff and comes at film. You know, it's a fixed system. There's this category of genre, and you know how he breaks it into genre and uses genre as a filter. It's an interesting, like, I don't think any other filmmaker really cares as much about genre. Like, yeah, so I've got a kid with autism, so you know you kind of start to notice commonalities, right? And so I'd be curious if he wasn't a little on the spectrum. But they say we are all on the spectrum, and but gifted people tend to have other little gifts too that are, you know, that affect their development and stuff. Okay, beautiful. So let me know what you think about Tarantino.